the pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun.
We don't have to explain our love to anyone. They're all just jealous anyway. Jealous that we have a kind of love that's greater than anything in the entire galaxy.
And these are my antenna.
The only thing I've ever gotten in trouble was for indecent exposure when I went into the chicken run naked.
Were you taking a shit on someone's grave? I mean, I have to know that much.
My channel died, Shannon. Have some goddamn respect. Look.
Close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun.
Hello, everybody. I'm gonna turn this off here. Okay. Well, I decided it's time to go live. There's only so much lies that we can take and stomach in one evening. And I thought, well, I just saw something get really, really twisted. And I asked Julie if she would just grace me today as a guest. And she said yes. So I'm bringing Julie Virgo up. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Sparkle. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm glad to have you. So... So
before we go any further, right? I unfortunately missed your stream last night. Because believe it or not, Wolf and Megan, I don't actually watch a lot of your streams unless I'm up late and bored, and I have ran out of...
We lost you again. We're having a little bit of rough connection.
Is it better now?
Yeah, you left off at up late.
Watching Real Housewives of New York, where Sonia, Dorinda, they're getting drunk and belligerent, and we're now at the season. Dorinda's no longer in it. Sonia's in it, but I think she's behaving. If season 12 is any good, someone let me know. But I was lost. So...
We lost you at so. I can't tell if it's my connection or her connection. I think it's your connection. Sorry.
Okay, right, wait a minute. Maybe it's because I'm charging my phone. Wait a minute. Right. So, I missed your live...
Oh, we got disconnected again. I'm gonna blame this on Russian interference. Just kidding. Julie, we can't hear you. I'm not quite sure where the connection issue is. Do you want to join and come back? Maybe it's that. This, if you're on your mobile device, this is such an unkind platform for mobile for some reason. There we go. Let me remove you and add you. There we go.
Is that better?
There you go. Welcome back.
Thank you. So I missed the stream you did last night because I was down my rabbit hole with Real Housewives in New York. So could you fill me in? Why was Pickle brought up, like the fundraiser thing?
Oh, just out of the blue, they decided they wanted to take a shot at you about a week ago or so, or last week or so. And they brought up fundraisers, fraudulent fundraisers, and they brought up Pickle's fundraiser and they focused in on that. And they blamed like anybody that enabled or helped her, and yeah, so they were shitting on you. And then when I was reviewing, I briefly responded to something that had come up in the stream that I was watching. I can't remember, but it was like a reprisal of that. But basically, that we're all called out for coming at people that challenged Pickle, and then that we were maybe somehow culpable for that kind of stuff. And yeah, they you know how they are. They tried to throw shade like it was something else. Like it was like more like the Reg Rhetoric Ilya situation was completely different.
Yeah,
So yeah,
well, the thing with Pickle is we obviously all believed she had cancer. I wouldn't
right,
have done those fundraisers, if I didn't believe that. Then the more I got to know Pickle, certain things didn't add up. And when those certain things didn't add up, I no longer did fundraisers for her. And I don't think she asked me to because, well, she knew I was on to her a wee bit, and other people were calling her out, which I did defend her for because I mean, what it was at that point, it was like, well, what if she does? But the more we got to know things, stuff like that, obviously this person is struggling with something that would cause her to lie like that. But I'm not going to like go on and blast Pickle because
right.
she left the internet. I take full responsibility for that. I also donated. Um, Obviously, unfortunately, I don't know the full situation, but that's all I've got to say in that. But I just wanted to say I really appreciate Cindy and Bliss in the comments. That was nice of them to say that. So thank you.
Yeah, I think I had said something like the only thing that you did wrong is you were kind to somebody, and it's really hard to suss out anything medical because of the HIPAA thing.
Mhm.
And just to give you guys a clue, like like I was given quote unquote evidence, but not enough concrete evidence to say yes for sure or anything like that. And so it's very hard to suss out. The only reason why Ilya Moon got fully caught was because she was saying things that didn't make sense to people who survived cancer. And Nate, the lawyer, brought her in a hang and he's an ex-police officer and kind of pulled that kind of stuff on her. And she just broke and said, "Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I don't want to go to jail." you know,
Yeah, and I don't
because,
think Pickle will ever, admit
yeah.
that, but he
And
holds.
it's hurtful too because I think a lot of us sincerely cared about Pickle, and so it is very hurtful. But a very different situation where Red Rhetoric in comparison was shuffling funds around and being really really shady, and they went the double downtown after she confessed even. So like
Yeah,
like
not like
just
any of us. It's not
yeah
like any of us made money off it. If anything,
yeah
we were minus money trying to help. So yeah, exactly.
yeah. A lot of people in this chat right now donated. I donated, like and
Yeah.
what are you going to do? You know, you can be afraid of people that'll take advantage of you and not give to anybody, or you can give to people, and you have to take that risk sometimes, unfortunately. But
And if I could,
yeah.
I would give everyone the money back if I could. But unfortunately, I mean, first of all, I was never told how much she earned. But second of all, I obviously can't right now. But one day, one day when I score it big, I will, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Business. But Megan, you have got a cheek to talk because you are the biggest grifter, fraudster about. So don't even start.
Didn't she have like a little grandma that used to donate? Because she just brought up the grandma like as if I think Wolf said that grandma lady gave you like a stipend or something like that. That was the other shot they took at you. Not stipend, an allowance. He said an allowance is what he said.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. See, they're making shit up. Where I've heard that Megan got quite a lot of money off of that lady and called her grandma and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and at the beginning of my channel, I would never ever. I mean, it was all publicly. Laurie Smith would donate to my channel when I was friends with Charlotte. That was all publicly. I would never take that away, and I thanked her.
Right.
And obviously, we know like what happened. There was this full thing. Somebody looked into Laurie and she was into QAnon or something. And then me and Charlotte were a bit like WTF. And Charlotte said she feels beholden to Laurie. And then, I was like, oh, maybe, it was stuff like that and it got messy. But me and Laurie worked that out. So I'm not even going there. And,
Right. They did, and they made
and
shit
I
up.
wish her the best. I don't hear from her anymore. I deleted my YouTube, Instagram account. I'm not really my YouTube channel right now. I'm just focusing on keeping as a memorial to Rio. And by the way, Roadhog, can I just say, you big fat fuck, mentioning that man when he's deceased is lowest to the low. And Mrs. Roadhog, by the way, can I just say, the Perry is actually provide evidence of when I ever contacted a member of your family, ever. Just saying on that, when did I ever contact your family? And if anything, I have been nothing but compassionate to you, Mrs. Roadhog. I have said you are in a domestic violence relationship, and despite what I think about you, if you ever not that you would reach out to me, but if you ever did, I would help, like Marissa did, like anyone did. No one would ever want you to stay in that relationship. You're endangering your life, you're endangering your kid's life, and we would 100% help you. Not once have we harassed you, or in the full this baby thing, right? For fuck's sake, when he is going to admit yous weren't pregnant, yous weren't having a baby. The fact that yous went to the lengths, your husband himself said there was no baby, and now yous are claiming it was a miscarriage, which is the lowest of the low, because so many people suffer miscarriages and it is a total devastation, and they do not go on to pretend they're having a baby, put perils on a baby, and try get money for the baby that is supposedly born and say, it is born. It was not a miscarriage. Your husband even said that when you were fighting that Easter. So, and Easter's coming up, by the way. So, and Easter's coming up, by the way, Mrs. Roadhog. So, I really hope this Easter you actually get out. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, feel sorry for you, that you get peace when that man is going after other women, and that is sad. That is sad, and I hope you escape that relationship. Anyways, back on to Megan. Right, Megan. Do you remember Dottie, Megan? You're the biggest fraudster about. But may I just say, right? You go on about how we all addict shamed you, right? The only person more than anyone else that admits to your the fact you were an addict is you. It's your full personality, Megan. You make these mental health streams, blah, blah, blah. Because you get hit one time, you went in a live crying, or I drove around wanting a needle in my arm, right? So badly. I mean, come on, Megan. I mean, you're not a victim of addict shaming. You literally poke the bear so that people will say, oh, this idiot saying that. And then you're like, oh my God, they said this idiot about me when I was crying about wanting a needle in my arm. It's like, it was over the most stupid thing ever someone said to you. And see if your sobriety is so delicate that you can't deal with people online that do not say half the crap that you do to them and your cronies do to them, then maybe the internet is not for you. Also, Megan, I would like you to provide proof of me, Stina, and Nikki ever calling CPS on you.
Show us the proof right now. Show us the proof right now.
The proof. And also, Megan, why do you say that, that I don't know if you mean us, right? You say mean girls, you groupies together, blah, 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 right? That somehow, and you're saying Amber Chick is somehow hatches or something. Come on to fuck. Amber Chick is literally not being online, minding her own business, and you think she's hacked you. And you I mean, you realise, Megan, you victimise your own daughter by going online, letting her talk to a weirdo like Wolf. You admitted that you let her answer your phone one time when it was some harassing phone call, who God knows sent that. If that's even true, but if that is true, why are you letting your daughter answer the phone? Why are you giving your daughter's phone number to people, Megan? Fucking maniac.
That is weird. Like that's really strange. Like, so she gave her daughter's phone number out? That's really strange.
Well, that was the original thing, wasn't it? That her daughter was getting phone calls, and it's like, well, how? And then the excuse was, oh, well, she answers my phone. But who lets their daughter answer random phones from random people? Like, come on, Megan. I mean, Jesus Christ.
And so Megan's contents fill out. What
is your, and the mental health advocacy thing, I'd like to go there. What you done to Dina was disgusting. And before you say, oh, she's best friends with Dina now, blah, blah, blah. No, I just apologise. When I did all of that, I felt really awful when Dina came out. She revealed her, about her mental health struggles and everything like that. So I apologise to her. It was wrong of me to do that. If I knew that, I would have never ever done that. I would have never ever done that, and I still feel bad about that. But Megan, she was supposed to be your friend. Wolf, what's the point even talking to you? No one understands a word you're saying. You ramble on, but it's entertaining. Keep rambling, Megan. Stop interrupting Wolf's rambling. It's entertaining. Seriously, but for Wolf, what you did is low. You were friends with me, Dina, for years, and because she wouldn't come on your channel for your supposed mental health advocacy, then you went in on her. You talked about some private mental health issues she had. Yous totally, it was disgusting. And yous are the one that are like, oh, what if they push people to the edge? What if Julie Virgo, what if Sparkle push someone to the edge? I highly, highly doubt, right, that Sparkle is going to push someone to the edge. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt Pretend Fashionista is going to push someone to the edge. I highly doubt Nikki May is going to push someone to the edge. I highly doubt Amber Chick, the supposed hacker who's not even really in the community now is going to push someone to the edge, and I'm sure as hell not going to push someone to the edge, because the minute I find out I've gone too far, I apologise, which I did with Dina, which I would do with anyone. You know, I would also like to say it was pretty mean that that parody I done, me and Stacey doing the parody I done, I did Cindy, that wasn't right, because I think I was drinking in that one. That was not right, because I don't know if I didn't mean it to come across that way, but if it ever came across the way of me like saying she drinks or anything like that, I feel bad about things like that, because I think, well, I don't know, that might have really offended them. So for that, I apologise. But I really doubt any of us would push anyone to the edge. Yous, however, would. I mean, Wolf, who goes like that? Oh, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, and then goes, if you pull up, you're threatening my family's life. I mean, who does that? I'm trying to do a bit better an American accent. Wait a minute.
Contact she does every week. She puts up with people.
I know I know that you're full. You're full. Oh, by the way, Roadhog, that's my crack head mother in the background. You fucking idiot. Stop being jealous.
Shut your fucking mouth, Roadhog.
You are just jealous because your mother is not here. You have mummy issues. And the fact, and your mother would not be proud of the fact you beat up women and you spend your full online life harassing women either. He would not be proud of that.
Kids.
You are an abuser in every way of the word. Michelle, I have not harassed you. The only thing I have said about you is run. Anyways, what was I saying there?
Yeah, like we don't like to watch DV live, and I remember one time he went live because the cops were there, and you could hear like just, it was really bad. Anyway, he says to the cops, bitches like to be choked. Like I'm sorry, but like we don't enjoy watching that. It's kind of horrific. It's sickening. And as much as I don't like Hoggett, I don't want her to be in that situation, or her children. It's really sad.
Exactly. And hi Rebus, thanks for liking my post in my community posts about Trump and Gaza. I appreciate that. But anyways, another point I wanted to make was, Roadhog, no, you bastard. Your wife. When have I ever harassed her? I actually, genuinely, as much as I can't stand her, she's clearly of a low IQ, and that is so taken advantage of by that man. She has what we would call here the IQ of someone with a learning disability, and that is taking advantage. She's obviously not had access to good education. She can't spell, she can't write, she can't string a sentence together. I feel sorry for the lady.
She needs it too.
And it's just unfortunate that men like him prey on women like her. And that's not me putting her down, that's just a fact.
Yeah, Hoggett's eyes kind of look like what they call trauma shock eyes. And
exactly.
Actually, Charlotte's eyes look like that too, and it's not just because they're blue. Like there's something up with that. Like she's been through some stuff or something. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's really sad, and the reason I've came off YouTube is because I just can't be bothered with the fighting anymore. And hi, Selfie Queen Cindy. I really appreciate what you said. I really do, and I am so sorry for anything I've done in the past. When I done that parody of you and JJ, when I think I was drunk in Smirnoff Ice, I was not meaning to be like, oh, Cindy's a drunk. Oh no, well, I think I did make I don't know, but it was wrong anyway, so I'm sorry. my frontal lobe's developed, so let's just blame that. But I'm very sorry. I'm blaming that. But seriously, Megan, provide proof when I've ever called CPS. When have I ever went real life in anyone?
Bitchiest out them all, Megan.
And also, I have never once hunted for her nursing license. I don't know how to do that. I'm in the UK, right?
You go real life.
I have not went real life once, ever. Name one time I've went real life. I'm trying to think. No, I've definitely not went real life.
So I have done two things. Oh, and I stand by the two things. One thing I did was when Revelation News was driving drunk. I mean, seriously drunk. And he was picking up his child from school in Boulder, Colorado. He was picking up his child from school drunk. So drunk he hit a car. So drunk he threw up on the sidewalk. I called the cops because he's driving a child drunk. I did that. So like that is endangered childhood like thing. Like that is when it matters. You don't call because you don't like Alice. You call if you see a child in danger, something like that. That's when you would do something like that. And the other thing that I did was Red's rhetoric threatened like, you're lucky I didn't bring my Ruger and all this bullshit when we were at a trip in San Francisco, and I pulled out my camera and I recorded that shit. Like those are the two things I've done. I stand by them. I wasn't wrong.
No, you weren't. And Rebus made a good point about Steve McRae weaponising Will's mental health for years. Well, can I just say, Megan, that's exactly what you're doing. You let him, you let him go on his rants, and okay, his rants are hilarious, but you let him go and attack all the people you don't like. And you know it's not a good look. You know it's not coming from a good place. He's clearly not in a good place mentally. And for that, I have compassion, because clearly, you know, there's some, it's like Kanye West, there's some issues going on there.
George, Welsh George,
Welsh Road, what? What?
Aye, Welsh Rose.
Oh, what about Welsh Rose?
I don't know.
Welsh Rose.
I said Welsh Rose.
I just put up a relevant thing of Welsh Rose as reasons.
I know.
Bring your Kleenex. Bring your Kleenex.
Don't even get me started, Welsh Rose, because I don't want to be nasty. I don't want to be nasty, but she's a.
I'm not gonna kiss your dirty peach, Welsh. Now get that out of your head.
Disgusting the fact that these people support who they support, that big fat bastards. You called real BBC. Well, you're a BFB, big fat bastards. And I mean, come on, the guys no longer with us. Have some fucking respect. Dude, he was a better man than you'll ever be. And it's a shame. It's a shame you're not the one that's did. Sorry?
I said Roadhog probably has athlete's foot growing underneath those moves.
Exactly. Definitely. And, you know, it's just disgusting. It really is. And all those women supporting them, it is just truly... What's wrong with Roadhog? Well, isn't she the one that says she was in an abusive relationship, yet she's cheering on this man and watching an abusive relationship unfold?
That's what I can't understand about Welsh. Like she complains that she's survived like an abusive relationship, and then she's supporting one of the biggest abusers on the internet. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, wake up. And she had a chance.
The video of him beating up his wife.
Yeah.
Like, come on. And Megan, was she not supposedly in an abusive relationship? And she's also supporting him.
I don't know. I think she referred to her man like a stream or two ago as Lloyd, which is hilarious. That's a funny name. But Lloyd, the only thing better would be Earl. That Earl got a dot. No, just kidding. Like, but yeah, I don't know anything about that relationship. No, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you should not be supporting a man like that.
content's full of bitching.
It's just embarrassing.
So
All they do is read out tweets from people, and that's their entertainment. And they think I watch it every night. Get to F. I
Yeah.
watch Real Housewives in New York.
I watch a lot of things. Right now I'm watching Yellow Jackets. It has a new season and that's on Amazon Prime and I've been watching that.
Well, I've been watching Real Housewives in New York, and I have decided to start making T-shirts. Maybe since you guys like political discourse, I'm going to plug it here. I am currently working on a Luigi Mangione T-shirt and Make Assassins Great Again of T-shirt with Luigi Mangione on it. So, just plugging that. And I'm working on, pop culture reference T-shirts like Luann's mugshot, and it's serving Countess, and things like that. So there's a wee plug. If you have any ideas, let me know.
Did you see Luigi's latest picture in court with I linked it over to you at some point. You should check it out. He's got like the green sweater and stuff like that.
Oh, green.
Yeah, you know that guy that I like to watch that always reviews everything, and he's like, "This is the most unhinged seventh heaven ever." That guy, he's reviewing Luigi, and he's like, he even looks in style in prison.
Oh my god, I need that picture. Oh my god, he's so hot.
That's funny. So yeah, I think you cleared things up. Is there anything else that we should talk about? Does anyone know?
Megan's poison.
Megan, she's just poison. She's a miserable woman. She goes online every night, reading tweets, letting Wolf go crazy.
Certain tweets.
They read certain tweets. It's just unhinged, and I do not think that's good for sobriety, Megan. If your sobriety is so, touch and go, then maybe focus a nicer hobby in your life. And that's not me addict shaming. That is nice advice. Other than that, no, I don't think I've got anything to add.
All right. Yeah. That girl is poison. Yep.
Girl is poison. That song by what do you call it? Countess Luann stuck in my head. Money can't buy you class. Money can't buy you class. I mean, I think I've went from enjoying watching, middle-aged women fighting on YouTube to Meg to back in the day to now. I just enjoy middle-aged rich women in New York get drunk and belligerent. It's great.
Why not? Why not? I haven't watched any of the housewife shows actually. Are they really funny? Are they really?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like the original New York, the original cast. It's hilarious.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll try. I did do. I watched some of Love at First Sight or something like that, and they get married without seeing each other, which sounds like a really terrible idea. You can't control attraction. That kind of happens. So.
Oh, Love is Blind.
That's what it is. Love is Blind. I watched that, and I was like, this is a terrible idea. I wonder what will happen.
Married at First Sight Australia is really good.
They could probably do a show with people that hook up on WoW. When I used to play World of Warcraft, people would always hook up all the time.
Really?
So it's like Love at First Sight, but Love at First at the time it wasn't Discord. It was like Ventrilo back in the days.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, that'd be funny. All right. So Yeah, Meg's a twister and a liar, a gaslighter, and she's counting on people to just sort of accept whatever she says and whatever rewriting of history she does. And yeah, Ventrilo. You still I play WoW. I actually switched to Alliance, and I'm a hardcore Horde. But I'm Alliance right now because Pro Libs Alliance, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. I really prefer Horde, but that's fine. So I leveled like a bunch of Alliance characters because I don't have enough. Like I have like a 20 WoW characters now. I have a problem. I have a problem, y'all. But you know, it's a 20-year-old game. You know, like you just collect things over time. But yeah, it sort of became uh it's WoW is sort of like the comfort food of video games for me. Like I like a lot of video games, but WoW is like kind of old and familiar. Um the new Bridget Jones, is that good? Oh yeah, that just came out, didn't it? That's yeah. Okay.
I've
You
never
borrow
read Bridget Jones.
okay.
Need to watch it.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, folks. I think that's all we have for now. We try to push back on nonsense as we see it, but you know, I can't jump on every single thing. But this one got a bit out of hand, and so I'm glad that Julie joined to help explain. Um, and yeah, any last shout outs you want to do, Julie?
Yeah, I would like to see the proof, the mention of me somehow being in contact with Roadhog's daughter. I would like to see the proof of me reaching out to Roadhog's family. And oh, they make fun of Henry. Right, first of all, Henry was a prop for a Halloween costume. I was Love Quinn. My ex at the time was, well, my ex now was Joe Quinn, and Henry was the prop, and I gave him a wee personality, and it was a doll, and we enjoyed it. And unfortunately, I have moved on and found someone very nice. And Henry is still in my room, so don't worry, Henry's not going. But yeah, shut up about Henry. That's all I've got to add.
Yeah,
Go over it. It was a prop, it was a joke. Go over it. I had the best Halloween costume that night. Go over
it. Poor Henry, smoking.
I mean, it fit perfectly in his mouth. It was great.
I love how offended people got over a doll. Like, I mean, legit offended over a doll. And I thought that was the weirdest thing ever. Like you could like take a little Kermit the Frog, you know, and make it talk and then throw it off a building and these people would flip out. Like they care more about dolls than people. Like it's weird. Like what's happening?
I know. It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap it up.
Thank you so much, Sparkle, for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming up. I appreciate it. So everybody, like and share if you can. You know, the best way to fight gaslighters is for other people to speak up as well. And like that, Cindy's like, I'm sorry for commenting. And I said, no, you commenting is helpful because what gaslighters do is they count on the one person that they're focusing on. That person's a liar. That person's crazy. And they go on and spin and spin and spin on one person. And they're not counting on other people going, no, this is what I saw. I saw it with my own eyes. I heard it with my own eyes. And if enough people do that, she cannot gaslight and spin. She won't be able to. And so I appreciate your comments because it does shut down that nonsense. So thank you so much. All right, y'all. You guys have a great night. And what gosh, the weekend's here already. Can you believe it? So be safe, stay warm if you're in a cold area, and yeah, until next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.